What is going on, you guys? I don't know if this is really good lighting. It looks pretty good, but welcome back to another video. I just got some small maintenance stuff today, and then I'll probably go help out a homie. I believe he is doing a full STI drivetrain swap and a new clutch, but it might just be a new clutch. But we got that later today. I'm gonna be doing a oil change on the daily to my left. You can't see it, but it's right here. And then long overdue, but spark plugs on the Subi. It has been 55,000 miles, and yeah, I should have done it a long time ago. But yeah, let's get started. Been letting the daily cool down. I'm gonna start the oil, let it get draining on that. Then I'm gonna pop the hood on the Subi, and we'll start doing the spark plugs. You can do these on the FA20 without having to lift up the engine mounts. I know that with the EJ25s that you have to like lift up the motor because the spark plugs are on the side, obviously, and the rails are right there. But we did it for my friend Johannes. They were just enough clearance. If you have the right tools, you could do it. Luckily, my dad's a mechanic, have the right tools. So it should take like 30 minutes. When I did it with Steve the other week, or like 2 or 3 weeks ago, it only took like 30 minutes. So yeah, it should be an easy day, and then we'll head down to my homie Danny's house and help him with the clutch. So real quick, I have to run to AutoZone while the oil change from the Toyota, well, it's pretty much done, but I noticed that the gasket, or the oil drain gasket for the plug was plastic, and it was cracked just because it was old. So I need a new one. And then also for the Subi, I need another bolt like this. It's kind of like the one that holds the battery down, but basically I need one for the J-pipe to be on the ground, or to ground the wire, because apparently I never put one on, or I lost it or something. It hasn't given me any problems, it just holds itself on there. It's loose. I've gotten 2 check engine lights from it, and it just says low voltage, and I cleared them and they go away. But I need to put one on, and I'm going to AutoZone, so I might as well buy one, and then we'll get back and we'll continue. Alright guys, so I'm back. Got the oil all changed. I'm gonna turn it around real quick. See if we're leaking. We're not leaking. Everything looking good. So I'm gonna let it run, you know, get all the new oil in it. Start the spark plug change. After this is ran for like 5 minutes, I'm gonna rotate the tires. I got the hubs off. It's crazy how like ugly it looks. I mean, it's cool all black, but like they look so ugly. And like I always wonder, or I always see people without them, I'm like, I could never drive like that. Like I'd have to at least have the hubcap so it doesn't look like a complete shit box. And I'm missing a lug nut right here. It's like the thread's gone, like you can see it's like rusted. Never put it back on. I really don't care. I don't really want to fix it. But yeah, we're gonna let this run, and then let's get started on the Subi. Alright guys, let me move you back into the light. Let's see if we can get a better lighting on this. Don't mind the hat here. So basically, let me explain this real quick. Got the first spark plug out. This is for FA20 motors only, by the way. This is the tool I'm using. This is a 14mm socket. It's actually a BMW one that my friend gave me, but it works for these ones as well. And then I have a little 1-inch adapter, and then a swivel that's about probably like 2 inches. And the tool I saw online that a guy used to do this on the FA20, he had 3 1-inch ones, but I only had the 2-inch and the 1-inch plus the 14mm attachment. Basically, this just allows you, even if you had the 2 1-inches, to put it in and then add them. And then the problem people have is when you back it out, the spark plug comes out sideways towards the rail, so you run out of space to back it all the way out. So that's where the 1-inch, 1-inch, and 1-inch come in, so you could take them off, back it out, take them off, back it out, all the way until you get it out. it still works like this. This one's a 2-inch one. It's about the like length of my finger. I have pretty small hands. I'm 5'8", if you guys are wondering. But yeah, so if you guys are wondering how to do this at home, this is how I did it. With the swivel, I found it's best, or at least personally for me, because you could put it in at an angle and then break it loose and then just do it by hand. When you get it close, break this one off, do it by hand, and voila, spark plug comes out. This is a spark plug, way overdue. I don't know if you guys can see. I don't know. I was gonna put it over here. This is the screen, but way overdue. I'm gonna put this one back in, gap them to 0.19 or 0.019. Sorry. 99% sure it's that when we did it on Johannes's. I'm obviously gonna double check before I do it so I don't have to take it out again and all that. But yeah, let's get all four done. Alright guys, so I got spark plugs done, everything's good. I'm gonna turn it on right now and hopefully everything's good. And it's at about like almost 54,000 miles. Like I said, I should have done this a long time ago. But she already pops and bangs a lot and makes some like loud gunshots. Not like big flames, but it's pretty loud, like you can hear it. So I'm excited to see if it changes anything, if she pops more. Just like when I do an oil change, it tends to pop more, and you could tell like you need to do oil change because it's popping less. At least for my car, the F820s, they don't like, not like burble like BMWs, like pa pa pa, but like just like pa pa. So let's see. Also, she's really dirty. Definitely need to clean it. It is really bad right now. Don't mind the napkins. You guys don't see that, right? Actually, before I do this, I should put that bolt on the J-pipe. Before it gets hot and all that, I gotta do that. So since I gotta do that, I'm gonna rotate the tires on the daily, and then we'll do it just so we have space to lift the car up and all that. Alright guys, so oil change and tire rotation check. Spark plugs, fixed the J-pipe bolt check. It ended up not being this gold bolt. It actually is the battery one. I don't know why, but so I took it off and it barely goes on a couple threads. So I just like forced it on like 2-3 threads with a drill. It's pretty loose, but it'll hold it on. It's for sure not coming off. I don't care, it's never gonna make a difference. All I care is about the bolt on the J-pipe. I'm gonna turn it on right now. Hopefully everything turns on well, everything's good. And we could go head out, get some food, and head to Danny's. So, I always forget to turn my cob off. And it never drains my battery, but I just always forget to turn it off. Everything's good, it's turning on. Starts right up, all right. But it's okay, because I love her. Alright guys, so car's been warming up for like 10 minutes. I just decided to eat here, but I am leaving. We're gonna head to my homie Danny's. He lives in Temecula, so that's about an hour from me. So I'm gonna do a test drive, maybe do a couple pulls on the way there if it's clear, and we'll pick this up when I get there, or unless we see any cool cars on the freeway. What is going on guys? It is currently about 2 days later. So I ended up going to Danny's house. I didn't record just because I forgot. We were working on his car the whole time. We got the full STI drivetrain swapped in, bled the clutch, did one drive, one quick one, and then we bled it again and it felt good. So we called it a night. It was already like 1 in the morning and I had to drive an hour home. I'm sorry I didn't record, but I will be seeing him possibly next week. So I'll record, I'll record when I see him next week. Get some pulls in so you guys can see his car, what it sounds like, and how the STI drivetrain feels. It felt amazing. His car feels way faster than mine, but I mean, yeah, that's what 450 wheel feels like. I definitely need the E. I want to crack 400, especially after feeling that. It changed my mind. I was like, I have to now. But yeah, we got the spark plugs changed, oil on the daily done, and yeah, that's about it for this video. I'm gonna call it here, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Subscribe, drop a like down below, and I'll see you later. Peace.